Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Slay the Spire. Great run to win on Ascension 18 as the Ironclad yesterday. Let's try to make it work as the Silent, who has probably been our trickiest character except for the Ironclad for sure. Choose a card, random common relic, transform 2 cards. These are all good, I think, but probably go with the common relic. I actually think Orichalcum. I don't know all of the common relics, but I think this is up there. Now, I have trouble deciding, because I would prefer not to fight 4 elites. I think 2 is probably a good level for us. It depends on the cards we get. Well, if 2 is a good level for us, we can fight this one, but it might be a little touchy. We'll see. So, what do we need on a silent run to get things popping? It's a good question. For the bosses specifically, dude, please give me 3 attacks and neutralize. Can that even happen? Yikes. This is not the enemy that we were built to encounter. Yikes yet again. I think we're taking a little bit of a risk here, but we got there, thankfully. Oh my god, that was dicey. AoE. Probably, to be honest, a dash is very nice as well. We need raw damage and we need AoE. Full stop. That's pretty much how it goes. Now, leg sweep is very hard to say no to. We don't have another shop coming up soon, so I actually think a leg sweep is pretty much mission critical. I would have loved to have bought the credit card. There's no way we're getting enough money. You know what? Yes. And it worked. It gave us pen nib. Pen nib is not good for the silent yet, but you know, it's the thought that counts, I suppose. You know, we need something to take advantage of pen. I mean, it's not bad. I wouldn't go so far as to suggest that this is like an item that is an extreme waste of our time or something like that. But, you know, we would have liked something a little bit more bombastic. But hey, at least we got something cheap. Poison is tempting. I think we go for distraction instead and hope for the best, but you know, I'm still gonna do it here because I want to avoid the status effect. I think he was gonna weaken. You're frail, obviously. I just don't know, like, for early on, I'm not complaining about the run. Like, I think the run is pretty acceptable. But I don't think we're in a position where we're super excited about, you know, the idea of fighting these elites. I guess we will probably just Orichalcum here. Take 4 damage. In particular, like some form of AoE, even if it's noxious fumes. You know, something like that would be helpful. Out of these, I do think we need damage more than anything else. So give me the flying knee, and you know, this is probably for the best. Are we going to wake you up? I think yes. Got a decent amount of damage output. We know we're decent chance to draw a leg sweep, which did not happen, and did not happen again. But blur for free is fine. And honestly, we gotta just keep smacking you for now. We can run the numbers. You're doing 20 per turn. Leg sweep is very important. Neutralize would be nice as well. Okay, didn't get it. Honestly, I think I would rather dash, because we only get value out of the weak once. The weak is basically only worth 5 block. So I think, I mean, I would rather strike, and it doesn't matter whether you play blur or defend. We put up a decent block there. We gotta hit him faster, though. This is not conducive to doing that. This is a very bad boss for us now. Once we lose this strength, it's gonna be a lot harder for us to conceive of killing this guy. But we can't be killed by this attack, which is nice. Good use of pen nib. He said sarcastically. I actually don't know mathematically if it's, like, plausible for us to kill you now. Being 4 strength down is just, I mean, it's obviously horrendous. Thank God for Orichalcum is the only thing giving us a chance. Even a block won't save us. So yeah, we'll be killed, and I don't think this was a terrible start. I think we ran into a bad elite and didn't have perfect card choices early, which is fine. That's Ascension. You know, it happens that way sometimes. I swear to you, by the way, they have nerfed... yeah, I think I can try it. They have nerfed enemies in your next combat have 1 HP. Yeah. A couple of weeks ago, it was working out almost every time that we would get a free elite. Now it almost never works. Very happy with this start, though. We are going to get 1 free elite, so what am I complaining about? Honestly, leg sweep I still think is really good. Who's our boss? Guardian? Very helpful against him. It is on common level. But, I mean, Well-Laid Plans is awesome as well. Kind of like a Flash of Steel, though. Damage plus draw. I think we need offense as early as possible. I'll still take a Flying Knee. I don't think it's good, by the way. I just think that having... well, I don't think it's great. I think having some source of damage that also gives energy early is worth a lot. Now, Riddle with Holes... I don't think we need another. I'll take a Dagger Throw just to stay frosty, you know? Upgraded Neutralize is very good, but I'm gonna bank on damage first, especially because we know we're fighting an elite that's not the Obelisk. So we really want to just kill time until Riddle with Holes shows up at the very least. Perfect turn would be Riddle with Holes Flying Knee. Definitely do not want to wake him up. Hey, you know what? We're going to get them both on this turn anyway, so, you know, what am I complaining about? Well, you know, again, it's actually, like, I would prefer to do damage to him faster, but to take 0 is kind of a nice consolation prize. In my head, I was like, oh, good, we have Orichalcum, so we'll only take a little damage. Not how that works, unfortunately. Okay, we're much further ahead. Please draw a Riddle with Holes again. Although it's not as good now that we... yeah, I was just going to say. Now that we lost so much strength. But we still, you know, you got to whittle this guy down as quickly as possible. It's just, can you kill him before math kills you? And this time the answer was yes. I'm going to take a Tools of the Trade. Oh, dude, Toxic Egg is insanely good. Now all of our skills will be upgraded by default. Well, once we add them. At least, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Yeah, why would you choose to take 0 when you could choose to take 1 instead? My thinking with Tools of the Trade, by the way, is now anytime a Sneaky Strike shows up, it's basically a free attack. AoE is so valuable, but I think Crippling Cloud is kind of like is AoE in disguise. So let's look at some upgrades here. 0 cost Tools of the Trade. I'm going to start there because energy is a little bit precious right now. We might also consider the idea... it's a terrible start, by the way. You know what? I really don't think we can afford to be made weak. Or frail, for that matter. Yo, this sucks. Go ahead. Please, just all I ask is that you do not kill me, because your boy, that's me, very interested in life and staying alive and other such related activities. We can always rest. Who's our boss? Guardian? We can rest twice. I'd rather not, but... I think we got screwed by our first turn having so little attack. Backflip is really good. I would rather take that over Piercing Wail. And I'd love to not rest again. I don't know if that's going to be likely. If it's going to be likely, it relies on us taking little damage here. So take 1. 27 against the... The Guardian is not a number I feel very good about. I understand the principle behind not resting. Caltrops? No. A second crippling cloud. Dude, why not? It's enough weakness to get us there. Alright. Well, are we gonna bank on living? I don't think that's a good idea. But you know what? If we die, we'll just start another run right away. Although with Toxic Egg, dude, it's got... Okay, try to keep him weak as long as possible. If we make it, I'll feel great. So, easy start. We really want Crippling Cloud. The weakness is very useful. 27 damage. Okay. He's gonna split. We got real lucky. Now we would love to put that other Crippling Cloud out there. Hate taking this damage, but whatever. I think it's worth it to take 2 to get that damage out there. Now he's doing 20. That's not so good. It's gonna be real close. We got an appreciable amount of poison on him. It's like 130 damage. But in order to do it, we need to not take damage like basically forever at this point, from this point onwards, etc., etc. Well, now we get real block happy. And anytime we're able to do even a little bit of extra damage, we're pretty content, but this sucks. Taking 7. We're going to be on 3 HP. Trying to block 20. We only need to block 12, so we can dump that. They gotta find some way to deal 29 damage to him in the next couple of turns. This is less than 29, technically, but... And by the way, we got there. Still, very dangerous. That's just for energy. Come on, come on. Probably. I'm looking and I'm like, if you could play Riddle with holes, you'd be fine. Can we? I do not think so. So hold up. You gotta go defend, defend, defend. If we neutralize him, I think we take 0. And he'll be weak for the next turn. If we don't neutralize him, we take 1. I think you have to neutralize him. 25%. So he'll do 12, right? Yeah, okay. The weakness bought us a lot there. Dude, Riddle with holes is so close. Alright, he takes a turn off. And this is where we want to ice him. Oh my god, we got him. Like I said, easy. Very easy run so far. Nothing to worry about or complain about whatsoever. We have some expensive cards, but... yeah, I do think we want bullet time, actually. Okay. You know, I'll tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. This is a Sneko-Eye run. It was either Sneko or Skip. We have to rest, and I don't like the kite. Basically, at all. And we have to fight unelite. I think this... yikes. I mean, this might be the safest elite to face. Let's try that. So what's the idea with Sneko-Eye? Well, it's very nice to be able to take expensive cards and play them for free. It's early enough that I don't think we're, you know, super missing out on anything by speccing into this archetype over anything else in particular. Well, 2 free defense. Man, that's good luck. But Sneko-Eye does leave us, without a doubt, on unstable footing, you know? Like, we could have a turn where everything costs 3, and then we're in a lot of trouble. We also, you know, the vast majority of cards in the game, I think, cost 1. So most of the time, you're going to be very wary about what you add via Sneko-Eye. That's kind of where bullet time comes in. Didn't do too much for us there, admittedly. Bullet time is like the great enabler for us. You know, what are we not going to play? Probably a 3 damage, or 3 cost flying knee. He's dead to poison, but it does take a few turns. Wanted to see if we drew a 0 cost defend. We're only taking 3 damage, but, you know. Oh, it's great. What do we get rid of? 3 cost neutralize. Because we want the draw. We want the draw. I think we'll keep defense. Just for now. I don't think we're punching through that armor anytime soon, but we're mostly just trying not to get hit. The poison will do a number on him as well. And we are going to punch through that block. My mistake. Decent fight. I think a Noxious is very much worth it. Yeah, in the end, you're going to need some kind of sustain, right? Probably. I also think that Dex is very worth it. And, dude, let's get Regal Pillow just to keep us alive. Even though it costs 1, I still think that Dex is the right choice. So, we like it. Like it. I think we got like the maximum value out of our draw there that we could. And bullet time in this Sneko-Eye deck is proven real useful. So, dead, thankfully. Might as well play this. This doesn't look too bad to me. I'm not eager to fight this elite. We really want bullet time. I think you have to play footwork defend, but it's not ideal. We're playing a high risk run. Ain't no doubt about that. That hurts. I think I'll make you weak for 1 extra turn. Just to keep the party going here. No more attacks, please. Those look suspiciously like attacks. I need to do 17 damage. That's unlikely. Okay, you're dead next turn with a single attack. Dude, I don't want to fight an elite under these parameters, but we might be a little screwed, you know? Okay, I'm gonna rest. Then I'm gonna fight the super elite instead. Oh, that's not that bad. Yo, I am insanely lucky. Okay, let's use our noggin. You gotta go. You gotta go. We're taking 1 damage. Again, unbelievably lucky. By the way, this is where a Noxious is gonna help us out to a staggering degree. You know, this is insane. Get rid of the Crippling Cloud. You can play it later. I did look at it and say, you know what? This might be an okay turn to play it, but getting the Noxious out there is valuable as well. And it hits all these guys. We're waiting for Crippling Cloud to come back around. We have no draw. Dump a basic strike. It doesn't matter how much it costs, honestly. Now, you gotta go. How do we do 14 damage to you? Let me count the ways. Well, I think I made the right decision to fight this elite. Actually seems to be going just fine right now. I'm trying to think of what would be like the 10 out of 10 relics for us. Usually we're going to dump a strike. It's fine. Like what would be the 10 out of 10 relics for us here? It's a good question. I always love a kunai or a shuriken. Snecko Skull would probably help us out a great deal. You're gonna live, which is staggering to me. Rest assured, I kind of hate it. But at least taking no damage and, you know, Noxious will get you there. Hey, get out of here. This is where we suffer for having no AoE. The poison will work, but it takes a while to get there. So, can we kill one? No. So we should focus on you in that case. $15 plus 24, 39. We're taking 17 damage, I think. All things considered, that could be a lot worse. This only does 15. And we have no oh, we have 1 0 cost attack. Thank God. Now you're dead. But it did look bad. Okay, good relics, please. We're doing some improvisation. Orichalcum is fine. Dude, I'll take leg sweep, but an upgraded footwork. Mighty tempting as well. Alright. So Smith. It's tough, but I'm going to start Noxious. I also think footwork is definitely our next target. Snecko Skull, exactly what we asked for, just slightly but not meaningfully late. I think, again, we don't rely on our strikes to do damage too much, so we're not sad to see it go. This is a great fight to have weakness for. Alright, bullet time costs 0, so play your draws first. Doesn't really matter what we play at the end. A well-laid plans would also be pretty nice, to be fair. Probably not going to play a 2-cost strike. Probably not going to play the flying knee either, to be honest, but... Even a letter opener would be modestly useful here, but... I'm starting to believe that this one has a small chance of success. But I mean small in, like, a good way. We can't backflip. Yeah, we maybe should have done that slightly differently. And an Envenom would be nice as well. What I mean is, like, I think, contrary to what you might expect, I think we have a good chance here. Better than it looks, especially if we can get an energy relic and some expensive good cards. No more combat, please. Honestly, we get a lot of value out of resting, so I'd prefer to add something expensive but good. Well-laid plans is not expensive, but it is really, really, really good. But it is unupgraded. What would we prefer? All I can really think of is like a cloak and dagger. So, you know what? Give me that well-laid plans. Yes. Lose golden idol. Now we'll heal anytime we get gold. Wraith form is interesting, no doubt. I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm going to take Mind Blast. It will tend to be cheaper. It'll be very interesting to see if we can make this one work. Anytime you get a 0-cost draw, you're going to go buck wild on it. I think we could wait on Crippling Cloud in favor of getting our other 2 powers out there. No bullet time, huh? Well, we're not going to play a 3-cost footwork. I can tell you that much right now. Weakening every enemy is worth quite a lot. You're doing 25 damage. Probably don't need me to tell you. We are not going to put up enough block. But we're not going to be too far off. It was just a late bullet time for us. I honestly don't even want to hit you because you die next turn. I'd rather focus on the big bad. Really want to play well-laid plans as well. Still a little bit too expensive until we get a bullet time. But so is footwork, so dump this for now. Get the second Crippling Cloud out there. We only have 5 damage coming in. Draw. Not great. So we have no damage coming in. Give me extra energy for next turn. Poison is really up there already. This turn will probably suck. No, next turn might suck, but actually doesn't look that bad. We do like leg sweep. Dump this survivor. We're not going to need it. Instead, you're going to backflip. And dagger throw. So let's... He's going to die anyway. Let's just kill him. And this is perfect. Get rid of the basic defend. We're in a great spot here. And then you just absolutely go wild on this guy. Well, we should have cycled that. For 3, it's no good. Still doing fine, somehow. We're never going to play a 3-cost defend. Check this out. So we need to draw one more card to make... Oh, we'll just store Mind Blast. What do we care? Yeah, I wouldn't bother playing it in this circumstance. He's still, as long as we're keeping the enemies cycled, he seems like he's okay. Still don't really want to play footwork. But we'll see. I hate being weak, man. You know, we found an opportunity to get it out there. Why not? All right. We only got to live for like 2 turns. He's not hitting very hard either, thankfully. We did get the bullet time. We don't care about 1 basic strike. Actually, it doesn't really matter which one we cycle. Bullet time is cheap. There you go. Alright, so truth be told, I think if we focus this guy, we could probably kill him. Well, he's dead in 2 turns anyway. We're not going to kill him in 2 turns. So if we can kill an enemy faster, that would be better. We're not going to, but we're also taking no damage. So, dude, I don't know. This run is cooking. Raw energy, expensive great cards, please. Envenom is exactly what we want. Bullet time has also been super nice. This is a tough one. I do think we want Cursed Key, because the energy is very nice, but I have to be honest, Orrery was pretty close. We don't, I mean, we play some powers. We play enough that maybe we could be worried about this guy. There is elite dodging, so we will dodge elites. Well, this is hilarious. We might as well draw one. I am an idiot. As a result of this, we cannot play not just bullet time, but anything. In my head, I was like, play your draws before bullet time. It'll be funny. It was not that funny. Now I'm way behind the curve. We would have been crushing it. Now I look like a dang fool. I do think we need this. Crippling Cloud for 1 is also a great deal. Alright, well, we might get out of this not looking too bad, which would be a mercy. We might live through this, which would be a mercy. Yeah, all because of that bad bullet time, straight up. Anyway, we made it work after that, but yeah, that was horrible. We do get HP back from gold now. This is a good fight for us. Everything is forgiven. We can't play bullet time after drawing. Hey, look, we actually used our brain for once. This is a good fight for us just because of the poison, honestly. At least give me the energy. I think we might win. And I don't say it lightly. But I'm just being real with you. Like, I think this run actually has a real chance at winning. The real problem with it right now is... it didn't matter what we did there, really. The real problem with it is reapplying the poison after the Awakened one transforms. Or if Heal Hook were cheaper, I would probably take it, because it does appear to me like it would probably be worth holding. Now, I'm wary about that, because when we open this chest... we're gonna have a, we're gonna have to remove a curse. Or maybe we would like to remove a curse is a better way to describe it. Okay, so this guy, huge. The Crippling Clouds alone put us in a great spot for dealing with him. Noxious on top of that is help. And dude, Envenom. Unbelievable. He's got 30 poison. I don't know why I'm scared about what to play against him now. He should be doing nothing. Yeah. I totally forgot about Orichalcum as well. So tools of the trade for sure. I mean, easy. He's got 44 poison. Three more turns, but the poison's scaling like at the same level that he is. We're starting to... I wouldn't say it's the danger zone, but the poison is not enough to lethal him. Oh, it's 56. Maybe it is, actually. Not lethal, sorry, but keep us from getting hit, is what I mean to say. Bullet time? Nope. The riddle with holes are comical. This would definitely be a fight where we would probably kill him. If we had enough time, that is. And this is very encouraging. Anytime you can get 84 stacks of poison on an enemy while taking little damage yourself, real positive. I think a catalyst is mission critical. I'm very happy to see that. This guy gets bodied by poison as well. We're extremely lucky. Well, I'd rather not take 27 damage, so let's hit you. 12 damage. Still kind of like... I'd prefer not to. You know, this guy's annoying enough. I don't mind using our energy potion. So with Envenom, this isn't for a world of hurt. 24 damage. Okay. Well, I wouldn't play a riddle with holes again. I don't mind giving him 43 poison, though. I think that's justifiable. I think we Flying Knee just to get some energy next turn, and then store this riddle with holes to amp up his poison again. Even though it's expensive. You got a bullet time regardless, so... Start here. 13 damage. I mean, legitimately, just let him blow himself out. He's dead. You're fine. Well worth the use of the potion, in my opinion. And remember, we're going to heal once he gives us gold, so we actually have recovered quite nicely here. Were it not for backstab costing 0, I would love it for the guaranteed damage, but costing 0 is very dangerous here. I hate this. Take one of my riddle with holes. I think I need the leg sweep. I'll take the gold, which also heals us. I would still love a corpse explosion as well, in case that's not abundantly clear. If one of those would be so kind as to show up. 17, 17, 12. So that's 34, 46 damage. Yikes. Took a little bit off of it, but not much. It's alright. That's why we've got a Regal Pillow. Too expensive. Very good. Okay, so again, Envenom is just too pricey. I think I would rather riddle with holes to take you closer to death. Probably a 1-cost neutralize is like our best value. I think we're going to be okay leaving here, but it didn't go as well as I would have liked. And I don't think anybody is going to be surprised by that. Let's store leg sweep. Both of these guys could pretty easily die on this turn. I apologize, I feel like my commentary's been a little stunted. It's because, like, legitimately, I don't know what's happening with this deck. It's a little bit unusual. Normally, we don't rely on every Snecko item showing up simultaneously, but is doing wonders for us here. Bottled Lightning. I think you want bullet time on turn 1. You draw so many cards. Now, we could rest and fight the elite. I think I would still rather dodge. And this is a great fight for us from that context. Like, that is extremely good. So a first turn bullet time is comically excellent. For this exact purpose. We can get so much value. Now, is it going to be enough? Get out of here. To destroy the awakened one? I do worry, but I think we can apply weakness with enough regularity to not feel too bad about it. Well, we'd like this guy to die. You know, like that alone is, I think, all you need. Noxious would be nice as well, but... I mean, this guy's pretty toast. If we don't have to rest, I would prefer not to. We can hit you once. That means you're dead next turn, so what do we care? Okay. I don't know, man. This could be the Ascension victory we've been on the lookout for. Maybe we actually don't care about getting rid of this curse and would rather buy something because of the tools of the trade. I will take a blur. Hello again. No draw. But still, very, very good. What would be better would be having an Envenom. I want to roll over the block. Envenom, please. There is Envenom. It's very expensive. Really comes down to, I guess, is it critical to get this out here? We have well-laid plans so we could store it. Well, I guess we've decided no. That frailty is pretty terrible now that I think about it. 45, but he's taking another 14. Okay, easy. Easy. Play the Envenom, you madman. Easy. We have Orichalcum. So we should take 0. No. I feel like the poison, it either screws up my math or it doesn't do as much damage as like the combat damage when it comes to blocking his blocks. You know what I mean? Maybe, maybe not. Neutralize is a dead card here. Catalyst, on the other hand, seems pretty solid. I guess we'll play it for damage. Alright, so he should be unable to hit us. Bullet time. Oh, let's go. I guess I would love to see, I don't know, maybe even an after image would be enough for me right here. Riddle with Holes is going to body this poor fool. Well, we've made it, I think, at this point, through the hardest corridor. Sneaky Strike is going to be free most of the time. We talked about that earlier. Easy. I will still remove the curse. The only other thing we could have bought would have been a potion. But I'm very happy with our purchases. I'm not happy with you. No cheap draws. Yo, but look at this. Pretty solid first turn. 21 poison, 80 damage. hilariously, no means with which to discard. Sneaky Strike is still free. But we are going to take a hit. We're going to take a hit for 22. Yikes. Just running the numbers. I don't believe we can kill him. We can apply 8 more poison. We can apply 10 more poison. Well, let's see. 12 damage. 4 poison. 16. 40. I've gone cross-eyed. We need to hit you for 12. It totally works. We did get hit by this still, but happy with the potion. Please don't kill me. It should be a good fight. Take no damage and rest. Oops. Even with the spikers, I am unafraid. Dump one of these leg sweeps. It's too expensive. Sneaky Strike. Not as cheap as we would like, but life goes on. I think you just blur leg sweep here. Alright, now that we're here, I think we got a real chance. Dump the days. I never want to see it. Honestly, we need to block to be able to do anything. I think that was extremely lucky. Let's put it at, let's leave it at that. No damage still. Beautiful. With Blur, they're both dead. So we're going to heal. We're going to be able to rest for like 30 thanks to Regal Pillow. And we've made it on a run that is a little funky, but... And actually, with Envenom, we might have wanted to consider that. 33, so we actually are going to be at full HP. We also have a Fairy in a Bottle, which, hoping for the best. Okay. We know we're going to play all our powers, even though we got this Joker right here. We can draw once. Let's start there. I don't really want to use our Energy Potion to draw again. We're taking damage, but not enough for me to be super displeased. In fact, it's not much at all. We really want Envenom out there. Well, we know for certain. Yes, yes, yes. That's easy. Probably a Riddle with Holes to kill you at cost of 1 is very good. You're doing 24 damage. You know what? It sounds bonkers, but we can get away with an expensive Crippling Cloud. Take no damage, and really put these guys on a clock. So Envenom has to be played. I think we'll choose to get rid of Ascender's Bane for now. 24. We are going to take damage again. But we have great means. I mean, we're not playing any more powers, except we have... No, we have one more tools of the trade. Apart from that, though, dude, we're looking real nice. Speaking of which, let's save this other Crippling Cloud, maybe for after he transforms. Probably should have played the Blur, but... Or sorry, should have played the Survivor, I mean to say. We will play that Tools of the Trade. Taking 3 damage. We would prefer not to take 3 damage per turn whenever possible. But it's not always going to be possible. This might be a good turn to... You're already weak. Oh, Lord. Well, this will accept our damage. And it's going to be hot at the end here. That much I feel pretty much 100% certain about. Now, I did play our other Crippling Cloud. This will result in him being dead in 2 turns, so I feel unconcerned about it. And if that's as strong as he's going to get, maybe we got some stuff going on. I would like to draw, because, I mean, we're not going to take damage already. I'd like to draw Blur. We didn't get it. Dump something you definitely do not want. End turn and hold Leg Sweep, I think. Just so you're ready for when he comes back. And he does 47 damage. This is a terrible draw. Legitimately awful. I think you actually Sneaky Strike. Costs 1, but applies 2 poison. Thanks, I hate it. Take 12 damage. We're gonna store this Catalyst. Couple Riddle with Holes Catalyst. We put them on like a 3-turn clock. Dump an expensive basic strike. $18 damage. Nothing. Nothing to concern yourself with. Hold this Catalyst. We've been working towards this all game. We know how it goes. 18 damage again. Goodbye, Void. Still want to apply these. This is going to sound wild. I am going to Riddle with Holes to really amp up your poison. I'm going to dodge and roll. Now the question becomes, do we Catalyst? It'll take you to 102 poison. 103, my mistake. I don't really want to keep any of these, but maybe. Like this turn, basically, I looked at the numbers and I thought to myself, we can't be stopped. Because I only have to do 48 damage to you. Moreover, if we put up at least a little bit of block, he's not gonna kill us twice, which is required for Fairy in a bottle. So I think we're about to win. I mean, he can't kill us. Dude, what a strange but ultimately very satisfying silent run. We've won on Ascension 18. It was weirder than ever. Snecko Eye did wonderful stuff for us. And I'm a happy man for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Also, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Northernlion to be notified when I go live in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.